today, Ross?
So this VOD's actually an earlier recording than the Mundo VOD I sent yesterday. So
Mm-hmm.
I've not ignored any of the points we spoke about, but there's just some poor choices and poor fighting in this game. That's kind of just what I'm wanting to look at, really.
Alright, sounds good. Let's full clear it down, show up the crab. Looks like this guy cleared very slow for some reason, because this guy should have been here earlier. This looks like it could go well. Flash Q, hit him, the kill, drink your pot, throw a Q last second. He's dead. He should die. Anyways, alright, not bad. I mean, you got 2 kills. I wouldn't be mad if I was you. Somehow this game's already 2-7. We're 4 minutes in, so that's pretty unfortunate. Okay, full clear down. Looks like Ekko skipped his camps here, so he probably did. I doubt he did Krugs and Raptors, and he's already there. So I'd press tab. It's pretty important to press tab because normally you know he's 24 CS because he never got the bot grab, right? So if you press tab right now and see his CS, you'll know what he is. If he's 32, that means he did one of his top camps, then gank mid. If he's 36, that means he sorry no, if he's 28, that means he did one top camp and then gank mid. If he's 32, that means he did both his top camps, right? And if he's 24, that means he did zero. So it's important to press tab here and see what Ekko camps are. Um, just it's good to note, right? I'm not gonna. Normally I skip him forward, but I'm gonna do normal speed because I want when you press tab eventually. I assume I want to see what his CS is because it's gonna be interesting to see what he has. 28. So that means he did skip one camp because again, normally when you full clear you have 24 CS, right? And you get 28 from the bot crab, but he never got bot crab, right? So it means he did either Raptors to mid gank or he did Krugs to mid gank. I think he probably did Raptors to mid gank because I don't think he could have gone to Krugs and then been mid in time because he was mid really fast, right? So it's good
Yeah.
to note that his Krugs are probably up. It's funny here when we see Singe walk in, it actually kind of confirms. Actually, he never got to see it. Because he did Raptors to Raptors here. Trying to run him down. We're gonna ints. This guy should die anyway, so it's 1 for 1. And you get, so not bad. Get 6 after like 1 minion. This guy dies as you show up. I think you just base here. There's nothing to do here. You're obviously never starting
Yeah.
Dragon with Xerath dead. There's no crab to do. It's not like it's not turning yellow, so it's not up yet. Another thing, if you're tracking properly, again, you know that he's the Ekko's bot side before you saw him because you know he cleared downwards, right? So he's not gonna run top because his top camps are still down, right? Um,
Yeah.
but all his wolves and grump are both up, obviously, because so I think here even if he was top side though, there's nothing to do box. Again, you're never doing dragon. And your blue's up, so you should be recalling as soon as possible, running to your blue. Because the longer you stay down here, then I mean, first of all, the longer your blue's up, and second, well, technically he could go and take it, you know. So there's no point to be here. You should never die. I think You should run straight to his red. I think it's unrealistic to. You just spawned, and the dragon's 2.7. It's unrealistic to think that you're gonna get hit before dragon's dead. And you know you
So the
both.
only reason I
Mhm.
sprinted is because I knew that he didn't have upgraded smite, and I did. And if Oriana just used her ult on him, I feel like he probably would have died.
I mean, right now, this guy could have no smite. This guy could have taken ignite jungle and look where you are, look where the dragon is. Just him and his teammates hitting it. Do you not think? Again, with no smite, they don't think you don't think they kill this dragon in time? Your smite could do 3,000 HP for all I care. It's just the fact that you could take away their smite and just auto attacking and using Q and E and swaying Q and auto and obviously their supports autos whatever. This dragon will just die from auto attack before you get here, no smite included, right? And then saying, oh, the Ori ult will, I don't know, Ekko could just hold his E for the Ori ult, right? Like Ori ult, Q ults here and he'll just E away, which is what he just did. You see, imagine Ori ult, he just E'd, see? Which is like normal. He has a dash, Ori Q isn't like a click on spell like Veigar ult, you know? I think this is just like completely random. Their AD carry is just trolling. Ezreal should be here auto queuing this entire time. The dragon dies earlier. Obviously, I don't think Oriana does anything because he's always dodging it with his Echo E. Um, this guy Azerath happens to land every single Q possible, and even with Echo not hitting it, you see how it still died.
Yeah.
So again, I think here it's as simple as the Oriole doesn't matter, the Smite you said doesn't matter. It's as simple as it's you just spawn, you're not even left fountain yet, and it's already under 3,000 HP. So just from autos and abilities, Fuck the abilities. I'm pretty sure if just Ezreal, Ekko, and Swain are just autoing it, not even using spells, it still will die before you even get here. It's just too low and you're too far, right? Um, I think again, and you both know you both cleared downwards. What does that mean? That means when your blue Grump will spawn, his red Krug Draft will spawn because you both clear downwards, right? So right now his entire top side's up. So I think it's way better to right now to just run straight to his top. You can run straight to his Raptors and you'll take it all. You literally go like this, take Raptors, red, then Krugs, then you'll go to your blue Grumples, and you'll do a 9 camp, a triple quadrant. You'll literally do this. Boom, to boom, and then base, and you'll base on full blood, a hard steel plus you'll be like full level 8, and you'll have a full level and item advantage on him. And even though you have 3 losing lanes, if you're up a level, 2 levels, full item, maybe you're strong enough to turn the tides of a fight, even though your top's losing and mid's losing and boss losing. Like scores 4 to 11. Obviously, everything's going so badly. It's like unrealistic to think that yeah we're gonna win a dragon fight while being down thousands of gold of in golden XP. The stats of golden XP. So obviously we show up. The dragon's already dead. I think just the fact that this even goes well is insane. Zerath literally landed every single spell. I think the enemy Ezreal is also trolling, but Ezreal could be hitting dragon and said he's like doing God knows what in the bot lane. But again, even with all that, you didn't really get anything out of this. You guess you got 1 kill. Actually, I guess you got
Oh
two
yeah.
kills, but again, I just don't think this is like a. I think it's unrealistic to look at this from your dead screen and think, yeah, I'm getting a double kill here. Fucking 20
Oh
minutes in.
yeah, no, definitely
Yeah.
not.
So I think again, I think you take his entire top side. This ends up being pretty good, because you got a lot of money. But I think realistically, you just go take his entire top side. Obviously he can't defend his top side while he's doing dragon, so it's just a guaranteed play. I think here it's kind of similar. You have first of all, your top's dead, so this grub fight's not winning because their top can show up. And two, you actually have a huge item. You have your Heartsteel because of the money you got. So here I think you do blue, then Gromp, then base. You're gonna base on pretty strong items, right? Full Heartsteel. Plus you have you're gonna have like 800 gold left over, so you could buy boots or another giant spell, whatever you want to buy second, right? And I think you'll literally do Gromp, base, and they'll run straight to his blue or his Gromp or straight to hitting. Because this guy died in this bot fight, respawn, did Krugs, red, Raptors, and now into Grubs. So same way how like when you did Dragon, all 3 of his top camps are up. Now when he's doing Grubs, all 3 of his bot camps are up. It's this exact same logic. So here I just do Gromp, base, and run straight to his bot side. Crabs up, Gromps up, Wolves up, and I guarantee you right now you already have a level lead on him because I think he's been skipping more camps than you have, or maybe not a level lead, but XP lead. Right, yeah, right. You would have. Right now he's 13 stacks. You're 13 stacks. You're actually even. But again, if you did a Gromp here, you'd actually be a +1, right? Um. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's and also he actually has that advantage on you right now. Like he has full on. You don't have your item yet. I think if you do have your item, then your 1v1's hard winning. So it's the same thing. This fight actually does. This actually doesn't look bad. But you got only 1 grub. You don't kill him, and you barely. I mean, this is. The point is, this is so insanely close. The word guaranteed doesn't come anywhere near it. But just
Yeah.
getting your again blood letter, I keep calling blood letters. Heartsteel's such a big item Mundo. Getting your item, basing, and then going to his bot camps, which you know are up, and then when you have the item, your 1v1 isn't this close. Your 1v1 will be hard winning, right? Because like your heart, this item's 400 and you have 2,000 gold. So you buy this, then you buy another boots plus that, and now I think if you were to fight Ekko in the jungle, it won't even be somewhat close. It'll just be a wall. You'll just like run through him. But all that grub fight was like a 20 minutes of chasing and queuing and chasing and queuing and a bunch of bullshit. 1 HP
Yeah.
me, they're 1 HP. You're fucking clenching your butt cheeks the entire time. It's just not a guaranteed. It's just not a good way to play the game. Okay, to our camps. Ekko kills bot. I do think though that like this game is. I don't like to use a lot about luck that often, but you did have like 9. Your teammates had like 9 deaths by like the level 4, so this is just one of those games where everyone's running it down. Doesn't mean the
I
game's
think it was like 3 a.m. that this game happened,
yeah.
so I think that explains a lot of it.
Doesn't mean the game's unwinnable, but it's definitely not in your favor. I'll put it that way. Chase this guy down. I think it's fine to. You didn't really. If you had like six camps, going for this top gank, I might complain, but you only have 1 camp up. I think skipping a single camp to go for a guy that's like super pushed up makes complete sense to me. So you kill him, really good. Now we go to our camps. I think when you do Grump, I think if you're gonna base, just base right now,
Yeah.
instantly. And if you're gonna do Grump, then do Grump and Wolves. There's no point to desync your Grump and Wolves together. So it's either insta base or don't base at all. Oh, sorry, it's either insta base or kill them both then base. Make sense?
Yeah.
Because you're late anyway, so why not just be like slightly later and now you'll be level 10, right? And now your ground moves are mixed are synced, or you'll be here early, and then and same logic. Okay, get the kill. I like to pull the dragon because their mid's dead. Makes sense. Get the dragon. Beautiful. Do our bot camps. I don't. Again, you're really close to your item. If I was you, I'd want to get my demands and then start fighting because it's such a big power spike, right? And here, I'm pretty sure you have it off your top. Like you do all your camps. I would do like just full. You don't need to get this wave because Sivers getting it. You see how she's coming mid. So here, I think just full clear. Raptors, wolves, Grom, blue, recall. You'll be level 11. Quest done, and you'll have your second item. And now maybe you being 2 items at the 50-minute mark, which is insanely early to be 2 items. Maybe now you could just like solo force fights to be winning. You know what I mean? And look at the
Yeah.
game stabilized. Like the score was 17 to 20. That's really not bad. So I think again, just do your camps, get your item, and then look to fight. I talked about it earlier today to you, but it's not that you're not strong in Ekko right now. You literally are. You're literally up 2 levels, 3 levels. But I think when you get this item, you're going to be so much more stronger that let's say fights against them right now are 60% chance of winning. If you base and get your item, fights are going to be like 70% chance of winning. You know. I think you
Yeah.
staying the base of 2,000 gold right now. This is like insane. You should be basing 20 minutes ago. You could base still right now. Base after even right now. You could base right now after wolves. Get your demands and then run straight to herald and play the objective. You know. Um, Okay, running them down, landing our Qs, nice. 3 dead, and at this point, 3 dead, just go do the Herald. Why not? Ekko's dead, Swain's dead, and the Fury's dead. Who's gonna stop you? Their entire team's fucking dead, right? If Nard comes to try to fight you, you have Singe, you'll just 2v1 him, right? So I think now that everyone's dead, now you should just do the Herald, because you have number advantage. And even now, when you respawn, and when you base, now you could now go do it. Again, the Fury's still there for 12 seconds, you still have number advantage on the map, and now that you sent your money, now you're, I mean, look how strong you are, right? Okay, let's watch this mid fight. But look, I think your Q accuracy is not bad. I mean, you landed more Qs than you missed, which is obviously the most important thing on Mundo in fights. Watch this one more time, just double check. That fight looks good. I think just overchase here at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you should already be happy. Like Dragon at this point, you could just go Dragon now because like you see 2 dead on the enemy team, 1 dead on my team. You and Sivir could just go in 2 mana right now. You know. Ekko's also topside 1 HP, so this guy has to base. There's no way he crosses through mid to contest the Dragon, right? So I think here just be like, accept small wins. Be happy that we like, wow, like the game is so shit and we somehow won our first fight. Let me go just play for the objectives, you know? Because now that you're dead, now just basically just give. Now you can't fight Dragon because your team has no smite, obviously, you know? Sivir's dead. They somehow haven't done Dragon yet. That's funny. Looking with our Q. Waiting for Sivir to respawn. Fury just inting. That's awesome. Q. Q again. Nice. And I go do the Dragon. Because the jungle's dead. Run this guy down. God, this fight it's so fucking messy. These Mundo fights are just so funny.
Yep.
Just try to land as many keys as possible and get your E off every so often. Yeah, just I mean, it's just so messy. It's not even. It's so like talking about these fights would be insane. It'd be 20 minutes straight. Just like, okay, this is how you land the Q here. Okay, well, don't throw it here. Okay, wait a little bit for this guy to be slowed down through your Q. That's all this fight. That's all the mechanics is. Just being patient. waiting for teammates slows, waiting for them to be stuck in like a walking animation or a spell animation, and then throwing your Q, because then obviously when they're stuck in that animation, they can't dodge, right? Again, all that would have been avoided if we just, after we won that mid fight, we just instantly pulled the dragon. Uh, I think here I honestly think the idea of pulling Baron here is not outlandish. Like, their Gnar is one of their strongest members, no? Like, he's been the nuisance in all these fights. 1 second, let me pause when you press tab. Yeah, like when you press tab here, Gnar has been pretty strong. Before that death, he was 8 and 3, right? He's level 15. I think the idea of pulling Baron here, just knowing that the map's 45 is really not that bad. Especially knowing that, like, you'll just play a turn. Like, when the Ekko shows up, you'll just get off the Baron and just throw Qs on him and just try to kill him, you know? And here, when you see everyone bot, like, oh, not everyone, you see Swain the Fury bot, I think even that Silver can just 2 mana. As long as you're tanking it, Silver will just kill it. You don't actually need anyone else's damage, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, team dies. No, we obviously can't. Get a slash, that's pretty big. Mid tower a little bit. I think this is not good to hit. We're never breaking the tower. Plates don't actually matter, right? You're not close to an item or anything. I think when you're here, you're just giving your team false insecurity to walk up because they're thinking, oh, I might 11 kill super fed Mundo right here. I'll play with them. But like, you can't die. Let's say they 5-man mid, you can always just ult away. Orianna will die. Xerath will die, right? So I think you being here is baiting them to be here too. But as you see, they will just die if they're here. So I think if you're giving false
Yeah.
insecurity, I think here you should be basing for your component, or just go and like hit top tower. That's obviously way safer, right? Or go do the camps. There's wolves up, there's scuttle up, maybe the blues up, right? So I think, but you being here is just giving your team false insecurity, and you're a champ that can't get caught. But I mean, your entire team is mobile. Ori's mobile, Silver's mobile, Xerath mobile. These champs will die if they're too aggressive, you know. Okay, you get Ekko's ult, nice. Chase these guys down. Looks good. And here I would look, you just spam pinging Baron. Like, if you could try to run this guy down, that's good too. But all I care about right now is that their smite is dead, right? I think right now, this guy instantly runs to Baron. Like, their smite's dead. Orianna will be up by the time you guys are on Baron because she's up in literally 5 seconds. Um, I think you just go pull Baron right now, right? Especially now because you saw that Ezreal's 1 HP. So you see Ezreal has to base. Agreed? And here also, when you
Yep.
kill this guy, Gnar also has to base. He's half HP. So their Ezra has to base, their Gnar has to base, their Ekko's dead. So this Baron is basically 3v5, right? Where one of them will not be there because he's dead, the other one won't be there because he has to base. But obviously then once Sivir, same thing before, like you're chasing, so now Sivir's gonna chase with you because she's like, oh, I fed Mundo, and then she just dies chasing with you, you know? And you don't need this Gnar to be dead to get the Baron. All you needed was Ekko to be dead, and Ezra has to base, which is what happened, right? I think now, actually you can still Baron, which is now you're doing it. Nice. I guess you end up getting anyways. Worked out. Yoink. No, I mean, you actually came back and won this game. That's so fucking awesome. No, I mean, I think you played fights well. I think you did a good job of getting picks on the map, which is getting picks is the most important thing you have to do when you're super behind because